Hey guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and earlier this week I was sent the Typo 2 keyboard case for the iPhone 6. And while we don't ordinarily review accessories here on the PhoneDog YouTube channel, I thought I had to get hold of it and see if it actually is the BlackBerry ripoff that it's supposed to be. I have to say, the Typo 2 does come in some really nice minimalist packaging. All that comes with it in the box or the plastic casing are the instructions and a short micro USB cable. And setting up is really simple too. Before applying it to your phone, you set it up using the Bluetooth pairing like you would with any Bluetooth device. You press and you hold the backlight key until it flashes, and then you search for it in your Bluetooth menu and pair it, and you're done. Once paired, you're ready to go and you can start using it. It comes in two parts, so all you need to do is slide the top and bottom halves on and click them together. It's easy as pie. There are cutouts for all the necessary ports, cameras and buttons on the edges, even on the bottom edge where the keyboard itself creates an overhang. The finish of the plastic has a really nice soft textured feel to make it really pleasant to hold. And surprisingly, it doesn't make it too uncomfortable to have in one hand. It definitely makes the phone feel less balanced, but it's not really any longer than a Galaxy Note 4. But sadly, for those attached to Touch ID security and convenience, you won't be able to use that anymore because the keyboard does cover your home button. Now, for home button tasks like going home or multitasking, you can use the active home button on the keyboard itself. You just can't scan your fingerprint. But still, the question remains, is it a BlackBerry ripoff? And I think the answer to that depends on how you look at it. First, you have to decide exactly what a BlackBerry keyboard is. After all, the company has gone through a number of different designs over the years, whether that's the round separate keys of the 7230, the compressed QWERTY on the Pearl series, or more recently, the giant square keys on the Passport. But to most, the classic BlackBerry keyboard is that featured on the Bold lineup. The same as is used on the current BlackBerry Classic. Its keys have a round sculpted edge and it tapers away from the center on the right and the left of the keyboard. Now, the original Typo case was invented by a couple of guys who didn't want to carry a BlackBerry and an iPhone, so they made a keyboard that you could attach to the iPhone, and in almost every way it was a direct BlackBerry ripoff. It had the same shaped keys and essentially the same layout. With the Typo 2 though, they've changed some of the layout and they've changed the shape of the key so that it doesn't look exactly like a BlackBerry keyboard anymore. It's a completely different feel, and I have to say it makes it slightly more difficult to type on than it is on the BlackBerry Classic. But the lawsuit isn't just about the shape of the keys. It states that the Typo 2 keyboard still blatantly copies BlackBerry's iconic keyboard trade dress designs that have been embodied in numerous BlackBerry smartphones from 2007 BlackBerry 8800 to the current Q10 and Classic models. The Typo 2 keyboard also infringes numerous BlackBerry utility patents related to BlackBerry's proprietary keyboard design, backlighting and typing automation technologies. So it's about backlighting and typing automation as well as the overall look. And the truth is, if you showed someone the keyboard with the rest of the phone covered up, they'd assume it was a BlackBerry. I don't feel that its mechanical response or the tactile feedback or the click, whatever you want to call it, I don't feel like it is the same as a BlackBerry Classic. It's lighter, it's not as solid, it doesn't feel as premium or well made. Plus the keys are actually closer together, they're not as well separated, so it's more cramped to type on. It even has a different typeface and font on the actual keys telling you what the letters and numbers are, as most keyboards do. Of course, the layout is similar. Like it's similar to a regular QWERTY keyboard that you'd find for your computer. Some things about the layout just have to be that way because it's the standard format. And for me, it's kind of hard to see exactly how the creators of Typo 2 could have done much different for this format of keyboard. If you want a portrait typing experience, then you have to have the keyboard at the bottom of the phone and you have to fit QWERTY keyboard letters onto it somehow. It's not like they can just go and create a brand new format of typing. If you want to buy one before BlackBerry bans or doesn't ban the Typo 2, you can buy the iPhone 6 model for $99 from Typo's site. If you're in the UK, you can buy one from Amazon for £79. If you want the iPhone 5, iPhone 5S model, those are slightly cheaper. That will cost you $79 US or 59 UK pounds. I've been Cam, I'm at PhoneDog_Cam on Twitter. You can find me on there, ask me any questions about anything, or you can use the comments down below. I will see you again soon.